The Book of Psalms is a sacred songbook. It's filled with prayers, poems, and hymns. King David wrote many of these, but other writers contributed too. Psalms touches every human emotion. There is joy and sorrow. There is praise and lament. No matter what you face, there is a psalm for you. Psalms is a sanctuary. It's a place to pour out your heart to God. It's also a place to be strengthened and encouraged. In Psalms, we learn about God's character. We see His love, mercy, and faithfulness. Psalm 1 is a special psalm. It is like a gateway to the rest of the book. It sets the stage for us. We learn about the two paths in life. There is a path of righteousness and a path of wickedness. This psalm is a gift. It is a guide to help us live a blessed life. It teaches us how to walk with God. Psalm 1 is short and powerful. It presents a clear contrast. It shows us two ways to live. We see the righteous and the wicked. The righteous are those who delight in God's law. They meditate on it day and night. The wicked, however, reject God's ways. They follow their own desires. Psalm 1 teaches us about the consequences of our choices. It shows us the blessings of following God. It also shows us the dangers of rejecting Him. This psalm is a call to action. It challenges us to examine our lives. Are we on the path of righteousness, or are we straying onto the path of wickedness? The choice is ours. Let's break down Psalm 1 verse by verse. Verse 1 says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly." This verse warns us about the influence of others. We should be careful who we listen to. Bad company can lead us astray. Verse 2 says, "But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night." This verse tells us what the righteous person does. They love God's word. They think about it all the time. Verse 3 compares the righteous to a tree. It says, "And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper." This means the righteous will be fruitful and strong. Verse 4 contrasts the wicked to chaff. This is the worthless part of the grain. It says, "The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away." This means the wicked will be blown away like nothing. Verse 5 says, "Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous." This verse talks about judgment. The wicked will not be able to stand before God. Verse 6 concludes, "For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish." This verse reminds us that God is in control. He knows who follows Him. Psalm 1 is more than just a beautiful poem. It is a blueprint for life. It teaches us how to live a life that is pleasing to God. It shows us the path to true happiness and fulfillment. This psalm is a reminder that our choices have consequences. If we choose to follow God, we will be blessed. But if we choose to reject Him, we will face the consequences. Psalm 1 is a timeless message. Its words are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. No matter what challenges you face in life, remember the message of Psalm 1. Choose the path of righteousness.